How's it going, YouTube? So, yeah, I think I kind of mentioned this on the other video where I was up and I was painting there, and what the fuck is going on with with the music industry? And let me tell you, it's the music industry. So peep that word, music industry. It's an industry, okay? So, and like you see this shit, like, for one, okay, what the, like, this Cardi B, okay, like, think about this for a minute. Like, seriously, sit down, fucking think about this. Light your joint and think about this, okay? Like, if you have kids right now, you got kids, 12, 13-year-old kids, they're fucking watching that thing. It's probably a fucking man. Yeah, it goes on Instagram and talks about her fucking shit. It, It has no fucking talent. It has writers, everything. Talks like a ratchet fucking piece of shit, ghetto fucking rat. And this thing is worshipped, and it's winning Grammys, and it's paraded around with fucking limousines and shit like that. And basically, like, I guess this is kind of a rant. I mean, and then look at this other kid, Takashi 69. Look at that fucking little piece of shit. Okay, straight up, the guy's not built like fucking what he says he was, and he's just gangster and all this, and it's all, and you know something? I mean, don't even get me started on gangsters and gang culture, because my whole take on that is not what you think it is. I'm telling you that right now. I got some fucking first-hand experience with how solid fucking gangsters can be. Anyways, so this kid fucking rides around on this image about being a gangster and all this stuff, and then next he goes to jail. And I guarantee you, when this little fucker gets out, none of the charges or whatever are gonna be directly, they're gonna spin it, and this kid's gonna get out and fucking rock the billboards again, just kill it. And you know, I sat there and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with music today? But then, you know something? There's always been something wrong with music, and I'm telling you, music is a frequency, right? And we can only see and like we've got our five senses or whatever, right? And we can only see and feel and interpret what we perceive in our frequencies that we're able to pick up. So if you've ever done DMT or hallucinogenics of anything, you might have, even cocaine. I mean, I've been so fucking high on coke, man. I swear to God, there was fucking shit going on that wasn't there, but it was there. And music is a huge part of that. Music is like, it's magic. It's magical. It has a magical effect. I mean, you can listen to music and it can get you hyped and you want to go fucking, or you listen to music and it mellows you out and you're like, yeah, fucking shit's all good, or you want to make love to your wife, it's like, you got that sexy song going on, you know what I mean? And then that's what music does. It's a frequency. So I'm talking about these guys like Cardi B and Britney Spears, and they're manufactured, created entities that are literally just idols. And like it says, false idol worship is, it's not a good thing, right? But it goes way back, man. Even to like the shit that I was into, man. Zeppelin, even fucking Frank here. See, Frank Zappa, even him, man. The guy, like, look up some shit about Laurel Canyon and how many rock and roll bands came out of this place called Laurel Canyon? It's like a little it's like a little it's a canyon up in the Hollywood Hills, and not a very big population, and all kinds of rock musicians came out of there, and their parents, were high level military. Like Jim Morrison's dad was the admiral on the boat that was the false flag for the Vietnam War in the Bay of Tonkin. If you look up the Bay of Tonkin and the false flag and how the Vietnam War started, well, it was Jim Morrison's dad that was on the boat that started that shit. And then his son is now the icon of the counterculture. Gail Zappa, her father was high level military. She was married to Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa moved into, and I love Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa is one of my fucking favorite fucking musicians, man. I swear to God. And this guy moved into a log cabin up in the Hollywood Hills, which is owned by these guys Vito and the Freakers, and then like it has ties to Charles Manson. Frank Zappa's dad worked in a place called the Edgewood Arsenal or Edgewood. It was a fucking military base up in Laurel Canyon, and basically this military base specialized in chemicals and filmmaking. Huh. What the fuck is going on in Hollywood? Drugs and movies and art and music. Recording. MK Ultra, mind control. That's what all this shit's about, man. If and it goes deeper than just music. I mean Hollywood too. Like Hollywood, the word Hollywood is the wood from a holly tree, which is like this magic tree, and that's why they called it Hollywood, because it's symbolic. All this shit. There was the major movie makers in Hollywood were all these, Ashkenazi motherfuckers. They came down. So if you look at all the movies, they all have an agenda. They're all. It's like all our media, all our music, all our media, video games, everything is owned by the same corporations, basically by the same people. When you go all the way up to the top of the pyramid, it basically comes to one person, and there's about 10 or 15 of them that are running a whole bunch of shit, and a big thing to do with it is music and movies. And so I'm gonna start breaking some of this conspiracy shit down a little more, and but yeah, man, the music that we listened to as kids and grew up on is it's a recycle of what's going on now. I mean, like I said, what the fuck is this Cardi B? It's a fucking transgender fucking clone robot on auto-tune is what the fuck that thing is. Tekashi 6ix9ine, I mean, that thing's a fucking CIA agent, like straight up. Fucking, I mean, anyways, it's just kind of a bit of a rant. I haven't put out some shit lately, so I've had a few, and so I want to actually also, I want to shout out a lot of people that I fucking keep through. Dwayne McClain, there's let's see, Twisted Roots, Koja Noja, Grinding Herbs, Blue Tone Buds. Oh, for fuck's sakes, there's so many. Like all those kind of a show, all those grower people. What's her name? Amber 420 or whatever the fuck, Lalana. Like all those fucking people, man. They fuck with me. They watch me, and I'm not growing yet, but they still fuck with me, and I love that shit. And they've helped me out. And so I'm gonna get into some conspiracy shit, and so please, just bear with me. I'm just, Like I said, I haven't thrown some shit out lately, so I just kind of wanted to ramble and throw a bit. And like I said, I've had a few pops. So, anyways, yeah, that's it.